it makes me want to not play because I feel like I'm wasting my time.
But that was just YouTubers saying that.
You're wrong.
Hey guys, welcome back to Your Thoughts On. We got a brand new episode here. It's the series where we ask you guys a question about Call of Duty Zombies, and you tell us stuff, and then we react to it. It could be funny, it could be sad, it could be mad, it could suck. All right,
Yes.
we got a special guest on today's episode. Nobody.
I'm not here.
I'll get things started off with the first comment here, and this one is coming in from Urson8410. And they said, I haven't played after Shattered Veil came out, and I missed so many stupid LTMs, which just makes me not want to play even more. I played Black Ops 3 last night, and then I wanted to play Zombies again. That game is 10 years old. Yeah, I think it's over. So, kind of not really regarding the last chunk of that comment. Mainly, I picked this because the LTMs and them being added and then being taken away, genuine, because I fully agree on that it makes me want to play the game less. The fact that, like, when we get a good one, and the fact that I know it's getting removed, it makes me want to not play because I feel like I'm wasting my time, like, trying to get good at it and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, but how many good LTMs do we really get? You know what I mean? Like the starting room one, I'd be upset about for sure. But it's like, who's crying over the Squid Game event? I don't nobody.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The Squid Game one, Seth Rogen one, those ones sucked. I like Cranked. I liked Cranked in Black Ops 6 Zombies. I thought it was a lot of fun, personally. Also, I really like Jingle Hells. I thought it was really good. Also, it was a Christmassy version. It was like a different, like, it was like a snowy with like Christmas lights and things like that version of Liberty Falls. That's just more content. That's a whole new variation of the map that we could at least just keep in the game as just like an alternate version that I think personally looks better. I think it's just a better looking map than Liberty Falls.
Well, it actually has like an atmosphere, so I mean, yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, it's made even worse because, like, this isn't even like a live service game, like in the traditional sense, because like the game is gonna lose service in a year's time from the time it released. So when BO7 comes out, we're not gonna see this live service continue for BO6. So like it's made even worse because of that. Like we might never like ever see these game modes again. Like there was not gonna be a chance to see them again because like we're losing service. So it's just like it's just the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, they might add them back in. They did that in Cold War,
but they didn't do all of them.
It's possible.
They did a handful of them.
Yeah, they didn't do all of them.
Yeah.
But, you know, the ones I care about, as long as they're back in there, I don't care. Like, if the Abomination challenge isn't there, I'm not gonna fucking cry about it.
Just a real quick one before we move on. He do want the butthead skin though.
Bro, it looks like a freak of nature. Like it looks like it looks like a 𝘾𝙤𝙢𝙻. It doesn't look right.
It is very weird.
It looks like a creature of the night. Like, oh, I see that stuff because we've been practicing for Z4C and I've seen it. It's terrifying.
All right, so at the end of the game, when they pull support, they should put all the niche modes they tried back in, and I think we basically just suggested that, right?
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
I don't think everything is a good idea. They've added actually a lot of LTMs, and if you look at that menu, it's kind of bloated as shit already. So I think they should add like the really good ones, and then like yet again like the Squid Game and the Abomination challenge.
What if someone is like the best Squid Games Zombies BO6 player in the world, and like that is their purpose, and like they are the #1 player and found their calling to Squid Games BO6 zombie mode?
Well, I feel really bad for that person, and that sounds like a really sad story. But I'm sorry, okay. I don't want it back.
Okay,
But here's the thing. If you put them in like a private match option, it's just content. They already spent the dev time on it. Like, I don't see what I get it for public matches, because then it's just so many modes that bloats the public match pool. But for a private game playing with your friends, I mean, it's just more content.
Here's my thing though, is we don't have that. We have to turn off squad fill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they had that, then yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah.
But it's weird because they have private matches in multiplayer, but they don't have them in zombies. Dude, like online only isn't why they're not there. It's just laziness or something. I don't know.
They have private matches in Warzone. Isn't that a shit in the face? That's wild. What the fuck? What?
Dude.
Great video, to be honest. Very true. It's sad. Black Ops 7 really is the last straw. If they can't fix the game, it's over. Now, I picked this comment because I've seen a lot of this sentiment.
Yeah.
I don't think it's true, but I do think that Black Ops 7 should, you know, try to bust some balls a little bit. Because I think we're all collectively tired. Like, this year has been a very sleepy year. I've been sleeping all year and getting very kind of disappointed. They really need to deliver on something, or else the community is just going to go into hibernation for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is just, I think the devs know what we want, though. I feel like that's kind of clear. I really feel like they have been, like, somebody, I think, higher up is forcing them to hold things over for Black Ops 7 to give them, like, to give people a reason to buy it. Again, it's like things like classic mode, private matches, offline mode, things that should be a basic thing in the game. I think they're holding off for Black Ops 7 to basically be able to, like, guys, look, everything you wanted, it's here. And keeping those out of Black Ops 6 Zombies, just because it's like, if Black Ops 6 Zombies was so good, we could just be like, we don't need Black Ops 7. Black Ops 6 Zombies is awesome. We're chilling. They did the same thing with MW2 to MW3. Again, like things like red dots on the minimap, and having like Ghost or not Dead Silence, and like making the game not feel like clunky dog shit. It's like all of those things that we wanted, they held off till Modern Warfare 3, and it was just, that was the whole marketing thing. It was just like, boom, everything you wanted, you've been asking for the whole year, it's there. So
I feel like that's a worse strategy, though. I mean, look at how many people bought Black Ops 4 because Black Ops 3 was so damn good.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think, and also, that just made me laugh. The brand new feature, private matches.
Dude, they're gonna do it. They are gonna do it.
That's so
dude, that's
bad,
gonna, watch that be on the roadmap,
so
bro.
Bad.
That's gonna be on the roadmap.
Dude, I even texted in that group chat, because remember, I made that group chat of like, me, you, a ton of other Zombies YouTubers, because we were all gonna play private matches together. I texted the group chat today. I was like, man, I'm really hoping they add private matches for Grief, because I can't do this anymore.
Dude,
like, it's so sad.
It is.
I went out of my way to plan that.
Yep.
And we all got screwed. I mean, yeah, but I do think they know what we want, kind of. Like, if you look at some of the changes over like this year, or them adding Grief at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's a good sign that they know a little bit of what I want personally.
Yep. There's a lot of other good stuff too. I mean, like the crew, Black Ops 3 weapon kits. Again, I mean, a lot of people were asking for guns to come back as well before this game. So it's like there's a lot of stuff. Again, like also fully original Zombies maps. Again, like stuff that's not being from the campaign, and it's not just a remaster. Like, this is stuff we were asking for. Like the hardcore fans, good hard boss fights. Like more in-depth stuff Easter egg wise than Cold War. It's like,
I really don't get it when somebody says that Cold War is better than this game. Bro, what dark ether meth have you been smoking? Yeah. Because there's no way, dude. This game is so much better than Cold War.
True.
It's got so much more to it. I can play it way more than I ever have Cold War.
It's those red crystals from Vanguard. That's what they're on.
Red that's the ether. Good stuff.
Yeah. Not the good stuff is the red
ether crystal.
Hitting that prima materia.
Oh
baby.
I got a real nice one coming in here. This will be a quick one. Derek Boss. Where's Zombies Chronicles 2? Like,
why?
That is
why? Was that ever confirmed? I want to be clear. I want to be honest. Okay, so it was just like leaks, tease, like Okay, so it's cope. Is Zombies Chronicles 2 cope?
Yes, it's been cope for 6 years. For 6 years. You want Zombies Chronicles 2? It's on Black Ops 3. It's in the custom workshop. If you don't have it, then I'm sorry, but it ain't coming anytime soon.
I'm still gonna hold out hope, though.
But I've completely lost hope in that happening. And unless there's classic features, I don't want them back anyway.
I would agree on that. I would agree on that. They would not play the same. I just don't see them working without the classic style.
Imagine Black Ops 6 super spreaders and zombie scaling damage on Mob of the Dead.
No, I was thinking the same thing. It's too tight. It's not happening, We'll see.
Maybe Black Ops 7 is just the classic mode, and there's no.
Yeah, what if it's just like good? What if BO7 is just good?
What if Black Ops 6 Zombies is just a good game?
That's a stretch. Hold on. Don't go crazy, guys. Don't go crazy. So, next comment coming in from Tom Lamp. And they said, the term less is more comes into mind when I think about the current state of this dumpster fire. We don't need to have a custom loadout where I can pick the most meta gun. That's what made the game the most fun. The grind from only having a pistol to awesome wonder weapons, perks, etc. Oh wait, I will say it till the game mode dies. BO3 set the bar high and did it so well that every game since has been trying to do it, and I doesn't work because Blundell added new items to the game with purpose. So the reason I picked this comment out is for something specific within this comment, and it's the idea of Blundell adding items with a purpose. And that really, really stuck out to me. I was like, dude, kind of nailing the head. I don't agree with some of this here, but dude, that part, I was like, you nailed it. Because when I was thinking about it, I was like, dude, with all of the specialist and shit like we get, and all of the ammo types and things like that, it's like, dude, you've got like Ether Shroud to protect you, or you've got like an energy mine, or like the Dark Flare to kill stuff. Like, why do we need Frost Blast? It doesn't kill shit. It doesn't really protect you that well. It's like, it doesn't fill any new role. It does not have a purpose. It is just added as content to be content.
It's over bloating in areas. Like, would I rather get Frost Blast for the millionth time, or would I rather get a better side Easter egg in Shattered Veil? I know what my answer is.
Yep.
It isn't that. It's just that's what I'm saying. Like in one of my other videos too, is like the dev time is going to the wrong thing. Okay. But even with like how older Zombies is designed, everything was designed with a purpose.
Yep.
You know, upgrades were only there for a reason. Like, did you know that you have to spend 127,000 points to max out your character in Black Ops 6? Even in Infinite Warfare that had like 2 packs, it was, I think it's like 24,500. And that's with a 5 perk limit and only 2 pack-a-punch upgrades. And the thing is too, is that the power difference between like Black Ops 6 and BO3 isn't that much. There's actually some guns in Black Ops 3 that you can get like to like round 40 plus or 50 plus. And I mean bullet weapons, not alternate ammo types.
Yeah.
Like, use the Gorgon, you're set. Yeah. Why am I spending so many points?
Yep.
Like, for what? There's no purpose in raising the amount of points you need to spend for such like a low power game.
The little things like the items and mechanics like that, I think definitely. I think it also can extend a little bit into like the map uniqueness argument, which is like a huge deal.
Yeah.
Where we don't see as unique of maps anymore because you can get every gun on every map. You can get every field upgrade on every map.
Yeah.
You can get every perk on every map. These sorts of things where like you have features and, you know, items unique to maps is something we're sorely missing. And like that can even extend to just like parts of the formula, because like, you know, back in the day we used to not have power, and then they added power. Like, what if you had to go and turn the power on? And then Origins was like, what if you turn the power on but only in certain areas, and you had to go around the map and do that?
Yeah.
And it's like, they even have done this in BO6 with Terminus, where you can go to the bottom of the map and drive a boat around to little islands. And like, that's a map unique feature that makes Terminus really fun, like really fresh and like interesting, like and like unique. So like, they're capable of doing it. It's just like, we're not seeing it.
It's harder to see it now, because most of the progression is not based on interacting with the map. Like, you go look at older Zombies, your progression is fully with how am I interacting with this map in different ways to boost my character. Like, even in Origins, like, I gotta get the red dig sites to get more perk slots, like stuff like that. No, now it's all on currency, it's all on points, and it's all on salvage. So that's why we're not seeing it as much, because like, well, we're already adding all this shit with currency and like the 3 pack upgrades and the salvage and the armor. Like,
what? Not 1 currency, 2 currencies, 3 packs, ammo mod, 4 tiers or 5 tiers. It's like,
And what I was going to say going off of that is the things that you get with the currency are now the side Easter egg rewards, because there is cool things that you can do, but the rewards for that is a box that has salvage or a pack crystal, which you could get with salvage, or just points. You get points in there as well. It's like, it just, yeah, it does feel like even those side Easter egg rewards, which would have normally been something that's very unique, like just something that can only be achieved through that, is giving you just money to buy whatever you want.
Yeah, that's its usefulness, is just giving you more currency quicker.
Yeah.
And I find that frustrating, and that's why I think the majority of the player base doesn't like hop on and play as much. Like the retention is probably lower.
Yeah.
Because you're just, I mean, you're just shooting the zombies. You're not like, there's really no difference in how you progress between like the Tomb or Liberty Falls or Shattered Vale.
Yeah.
Because you just buy doors and then kill zombies, and that's it. That's really all it comes down to, is just that. You're not solving puzzles. You're not doing anything.
And there's not
you're
even
not completing challenges on the map.
I was gonna say, like, they the smallest thing could have been just like a unique way to turn on the power on each map, but every single map besides Terminus has power on by default.
All right, don't worry, guys. BO6 was just filler for BO7, the true return of Zombies' glory. But don't worry, guys. BO7 is just filler for BO8, the true return of Zombies' glory. But don't worry, guys. And on and on and on forever. I'm worried about it now, and I used to not be worried about it, and that sucks.
No,
you know what I mean?
Me too. And I think some YouTubers are at fault for it as well. Like I've heard some people like say like, oh well, Treyarch said this thing and they promised that thing, and I'm like, no they didn't. I heard other YouTubers promising that.
True.
But that is not something that Treyarch said. Like, I don't remember Treyarch ever saying we're gonna get transit remaster for this game. But there was a ton of people that were pissed that we weren't.
It's the
and
same
they were
thing
acting
for
like
the
Treyarch
Tomb.
said that we were gonna get it, but that was just YouTubers saying that.
Everybody thought the Tomb was gonna be Origins 2, and like hyping it up when, I mean, the thing is that Treyarch did put out a lot of like marketing material that was like very intentionally geared in that direction. But again, they never outright said anything. And so again, people had expectations, but also, again, I think Treyarch did play a part in it, but again, I think the community kind of just ran with it a little bit too far.
Yet again, like they were just hinting to staff, and it's like a reasonable jump to assume like, okay, it's gonna have some Origin stuff. And it did. But the only thing it had from Origins was that staff and the music. It didn't even have like the Panzer or something, which would have fit on the map. Like, I say this too, like, I'm fine with them reusing stuff. Just reuse different stuff. Like, imagine if the amalgam wasn't on the map and it was the Panzer instead. I would be happy. I wouldn't bitch. But you make me bitch when you put the amalgam on every map. Yeah, that's the number one. Well, actually, it's not the number one reused enemies. It's those damn spiders. Those are the number one reused enemy. They're in every single map. Can I get hellhounds in one map, or plague hounds, or just hounds that shock you or something?
Okay, you know what?
Oh my God.
I would take plague hounds for just like changing it up. I hated plague hounds though.
I don't care if it's an enemy I hate. I just want something different. You can put 20 of the Moon Man on every map. I don't, or not every map, on one map. I wouldn't care.
At least
one map.
You know, if we had mutations, we could do that.
Come on, Treyarch.
Maybe if we had factions.
Oh my God, no.
No, dude.
Awesome
We're getting factions in BO7,
dude.
Bro.
We're factions, Zombies Chronicles 2 are like the fucking dark horse of the community that always comes up every single year.
And a transit remaster.
Oh yes, transit remake.
And I said this last time too. If I hear the words Liberty Falls transit map one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. I hate that phrasing. It makes no sense. What does that even mean? They're two different maps. That's like when I saw that guy say he wants Origins of Evil to come back. What is that?
Dude, Dead of the Dead.
That's a good one. Oh my God.
All of the Forsaken.
That's actually sick.
That's kind of cool though. That one kind of goes hard.
I kind of like that. You're hoping that Black Ops 7 is better? Ha! So naive and foolish. If you haven't learned now, you cannot be helped.
That comment's
What possessed this guy and left this comment? Yeah, what like ancient like ghost like got in this?
He's been on Reddit and 4chan too much.
Oh my god.
Alright, I got the comment from Valley. I'm not reading the rest of that. Why are they allergic to just classic zombies without any Easter eggs, missions, or bosses? Just zombie hordes. I chose this comment because obviously the last part's complete gibberish. That's just not true. But the first part, I also think is not true. I think they've shown us that they kind of want to go back a bit. I've said it before, and in this game, it feels like they've spent 30% of the sauce catering to classic fans, and 70% of the sauce catering to modern fans. I'm being generous.
Yeah.
Maybe too generous, but it's whatever. I think they should flip it completely. They need it like 70% classic and then like 30% modern, because it's like some of the modern stuff is cool.
Yep.
Like I actually really like the armor system in this game. I think it's the best it's ever been. I know that might be controversial. It's like, and some things like they aren't as good as the shield, obviously, but just because something something isn't as good as another thing doesn't mean it's bad. Like the looting, like I think looting's cool, like being able to pick up your guns and stuff like that. Like that's awesome.
Oh yeah, like being able to swap them out, and, like give them to a friend. I think that's cool.
I don't think everything in modern zombies is bad.
No.
And I think slowly they've started to realize, like, yeah, we should like do things differently. Especially like, yet again, the biggest sign for me was them adding grief back. I'm like, okay, I know what they're doing.
And then after that, they doubled down with the starting room mode, which we've been asking for since the days of Black Ops 1 Moon. We've been asking every single year since back in the day, and we finally get it. And when they added it to the game, Jackson, I don't know if you've tried it out yet, but they added in the classic round sting, and when you
I did see that.
And dude, and when you die, it does the moon game over sound. It's like, dude, that is like that is as catered you can possibly get within something like that to classic fans. It's like, it's so clear that it's like, grief. Then this starting room mode with the classic round change and the ending song, it's like, that is like, they understand what classic fans kind of want, and like they're trying to please them to some extent. It just might not be as much. Like again, I think that ratio is like kind of on point with like the 30% classic, 70% modern.
I don't know. I think we'll have to see for next game, because I don't know if you guys saw their dirty little tweets, those mischievous little tweets from the devs. They posted like 2 emojis to like several different people, like 5 devs.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was a pistol and a zombie.
Yep.
And if we're starting out with no loadouts, I'm gonna do a dance. I'm gonna turn on my webcam and I'm gonna dance for everybody to see. It'll be my little stance for Kevin Drew.
The thing is that one of the devs did respond and said that they're just like messing with them, that they're basically just trolling. But the thing is that I still think, because the Treyarch loves doing things dirty like that and like just messing with you. They've done that like every single year and just like messed with the community like that. I do think that they were just trolling, but I think it means something. I think it doesn't mean that there's just no loadouts, but I think it might mean, hey, there might be a starting pistol in a classic mode, but it's not what people might think at an initial glance.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's like possible.
True. Yeah.
And clearly, if they're fucking with us like that, they know we want that. So.
Dude, yeah, like they know, they absolutely know. This next one's kind of on a very similar topic, so I feel like it kind of goes well next up. So next comment is coming in from, oh my god, wait, what the fuck is it? The next comment is coming in from.
Don't read that, bro.
No, read it.
Don't read that name. Don't read the name
for you.
And they said, I think Zombies reached its peak with Black Ops 3. Cold War, in my opinion, was fun, but is basically the only reason I got the game was for zombies. I'd absolutely love them see returning to the old Zombies formula, points per shot instead of insta-kill, or instead of per kill, type of like old Zombies, but with all the new quality of life features and stuff that they've been implementing. And so, again, seeing this comment, there was 2 things there. One, again, the fact that like we can have that mix. We don't need to just go back to classic again. There's a lot of those great features like we were talking about that are in modern Zombies here. But also, it's another interesting thing. I've seen it so much within the comments and sentiment online. Fans who loved Cold War, who just like, hey, I enjoyed Cold War. Like, I genuinely had a fun time. But it's just because it was just a game that had zombies, and I want those classic features. I didn't like Cold War because of these mechanics. I liked Cold War just because it was another game with zombies in it, and I hadn't played COD in a while, and Black Ops Cold War just got me back into it. And so, I don't know, that's just a thing I've been seeing a lot, where I've been seeing a lot of Cold War fans coming out and saying like, I really like the game, but I prefer a lot of those classic mechanics, and I want them to return over a lot of these modern mechanics. So, I don't know, just something interesting.
I've seen some modern fans switching up, and it makes me happy. It makes me very happy.
The thing is that I think a lot of them weren't necessarily even just like ever really quote unquote modern fans, if that makes sense, where like a lot of them like played zombies back in the day, and then again, like Cold War, it felt kind of like an interesting return to roots, where like Black Ops 4, I feel like it just wasn't as at face level casual friendly, if that makes sense. Like just seeing all this crazy stuff, it's like it's kind of hard to be like, okay, like this is zombies when you compare it to like Black Ops 1 where you load in a Kino, it's like boom, just in the theater, getting quick revive, I'm chilling, you know? There was so much other stuff in that game. And so I think it's just because Cold War felt, when you first hopped into it, it just felt a little bit more simple at face value. Just hopping in, it's like, oh yeah, a simple map here at launch, a game with zombies. I'm back and playing zombies. I haven't played in a while.
I got Black Ops 1 like survival map type vibes when I first started
with
playing
the
Cold War, and I played the shit out of Cold War. Yeah, at the time it was fun. At the time I actually had a lot of fun with Cold War.
Yeah,
I don't think they've like completely ditched classic either. Like I think a lot of the reason that we have a lot of the modern mechanics in this game is because Cold War was rushed. Vanguard doesn't exist on the planet. MWZ exists barely. This is the first game where they've had time to be like, okay, let's just like fully try to flesh out these modern mechanics and design them the way that we have the time to design them. And I think that's the main reason why they're here. Not necessarily because they just don't want to do classic. I just think they wanted to fully realize their vision with what they could do in that type of mode.
I was thinking the same thing. It feels like the fully realized vision of what Cold War Zombies was supposed to be at launch. But yeah, the thing is that again, like so much of that is just rehashed content though. And so like the thing is with each new Zombies, we would usually get something at least somewhat different. But the thing is like, dude, ever since Cold War, it's just been like Energy Mine, fucking Ether Shroud, like Frost Blast, and just like the same stuff over and over and over again. And so it makes it feel like when they're trying to like realize their vision, I get what they're going for, but it just, I don't know, it doesn't hit as well when we're getting a fully realized vision of what we had before, which is cool, it's better, but again, we're just getting that same content again. And so it just doesn't feel fresh like it did during Cold War.
No matter how refined they are now, they are flawed to their core base.
Yep.
Some of them are just flawed. Pack-a-Punch cannot and should not be 50,000 points.
Amen.
The rarity system is hot, stinky doo-doo, and I don't want to see it again. I hate loadouts, particularly the part where you spawn in with the field upgrades. The field upgrades are stupid. They're little fucking air fans that you point out. They all look the same. They have no identity at all besides the abilities you get from them and the color on your screen.
Vanguard made them really cool, and then they just abandoned it. Why?
That's the favorite. Like, I hate Vanguard with my heart and soul, but I will always give the fact that they had a badass art style in that game.
Yeah.
The only thing this game is about is Strike Team trying to find Richtofen.
Dude, I saw that comment. And the funny thing is that they're not wrong at all.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
Dude, why? Also, yet again, why is Maya still here? Go away. Let me play as Richtofen.
I'd be fine.
Your brother's dead. You have no reason to be here. Leave.
Damn.
I do like where the story currently is going.
True.
I think it's interesting.
Yep.
Me too. But I mean, I feel like half the reason why it's interesting, or like 70% of the reason why it's interesting, is because Richtofen's doing something in the story.
Agreed.
That's it. I want to see these people die. Like, that's why I'm excited for it.
We know they die.
The mass death. I want to see it in its beautiful glory. I want to see them get fucking blown to pieces. I cannot
Dude.
wait. If the crew for the next game was like Richtofen, Peck, like Carver, and I don't know, Strauss or somebody else.
All
Panos,
explode
Blanchard,
except for
I don't care.
Carver.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Major
He's the last one. He's the last one standing.
The last
Sam
man
blows
standing.
everybody else up.
I mean, there's so much. They're just gonna hold it over for Black Ops 7. I've just accepted that.
They can't though, because we have like trans shit remastered or something coming in BO7, whatever it's gonna be.
Don't care about the new modes, TBH. While I do agree Zombies doesn't feel quite the same, I think there's a ton to enjoy in BO6. Hell, Cold War was boring and easy as fuck in my opinion, but I still logged in many hours. I think accepting Zombies has changed and just won't ever feel like it did has helped me enjoy modern content a lot more, but for those who despise modern Zombies, I do still understand. I want to respond by saying, you're wrong.
Dude, I hate like sad shit like that. It can be as good though. It's like I feel like having that mentality is so depressing to me. It's like you're just accepting the lowest bar possible.
I was just gonna say, like, dude, the thing is that, dude, look at Cold War and look at Black Ops 6, and look at the leap in quality and features we had from Cold War to Black Ops 6 right now. Dude, so many steps in the right direction. Like, not just for classic fans, but for general Zombies fans, stuff like save and quit and shit like that. It's like, there's some cool stuff here that's like revolutionary for the game mode. And like, being like, just like completely giving up hope and stuff like that. It's like, dude, it's clear they kind of know what they know what we want. It's kind of just a matter of time at this point. Who knows if it'll be this next game before we get something like that. But also, it's like, there's just so many things there that are just like good in general, that are just a step forward, just evolving the mode in a genuine new, cool, like interesting ways. Again, like save and quit and things like that.
There's a lot of improvements. It's a massive step up in quality. I saw a lot of comments under your last video. It's like, oh dude, this game's the fucking worst one. I don't care what you say. It's like, all right, buddy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, sure. Go play Vanguard.
I have also tried to say, to like kind of accept Zombies as it is, and it doesn't help me enjoy the game much more.
Yeah.
Like it helps me enjoy the game a little bit more. Like, but it doesn't make me like dislike the things I dislike less. And it's also sort of a defeatist attitude, I think. And maybe they're construing like the concept of like, yeah, we're never going to have the BO3 era again because like that's just how time works. Like you're never going to go back to the person you were when BO3 was out. So that's like something that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But the game being good is always something that can happen. Like you can always have like a great game in any installment. So I think that's an important distinction to make there.
100%.
That's the thing. That's why we're saying like maybe we should do this instead of adding Frostblast. It's because we're looking to a future that's potential where like maybe on par in terms of greatness to like what you might think is the peak of Zombies.
What I was gonna say is the thing is that when you accept defeat, when you're like, dude, it's just never gonna be as good as it was, I'm just gonna accept the game for what it is, how is it ever gonna get better? How are we ever gonna improve? Whether it's like you like the classic, or like you want classic mechanics or not, not every single thing these modern games do is good. Again, something like not having an offline mode, like just accepting that, what good does that do for anybody? Like, you should be removing limited time content for no reason, like the starting room challenge, which is so cool and fun. Like, just accepting that, being like, you know what, it's modern Zombies, it is what it is. We don't have private matches, we don't have content that's just going to stay in the game and just be there forever like it should. It is what it is, it's just modern Zombies. But like, again, we should, again, genuinely be, like, that stuff deserves criticism. We should be fighting back as much as possible. And again, the thing is, there's certain things that the community has complained about that never got changed, okay? And they're the big things, skill-based matchmaking, stuff like that. But, again, It's like supply drops, paid DLC, and all like the shit like that we complained about for years. They finally listened to us and improved those systems. And so whether it happens now or whether it happens not this game, maybe it might be the next game or years down the line, eventually, when you're genuinely providing criticism and being like, dude, this sucks, like, eventually it will hopefully kind of get up the chain and something might happen eventually. So I think giving up hope just means that the games just aren't going to improve, you know?
I've classified 𝘾𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙀 as the silent watcher, which sounds terrifying, but it is true.
What?
Like,
I get what you're saying.
I think they're listening to us more than they were. Like, they're at least, like, hearing what we're saying.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, they're paying attention.
I remember.
They just aren't saying that they're listening, you know what I mean?
The start of Black Ops 6, 𝘾𝙤𝙢 went and dropped a follow to, like, a shit ton of Zombies creators. So throughout this year, he has been following a bunch of people. And so whenever something happens and there's some sort of reception to it, he's following people there on Twitter. He returned for this game, you know? So that feedback is at least hitting his feed in some way. Whether he's on it or not, we don't know, but...
I do have 2 caveats to what I said. I feel like, I don't think the game should just be BO3 too.
Yes, agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's also something I wanted. I think I said that. I say that in every single one of these. I love BO3. I don't want it to just be, hey, do BO3 again.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And the other thing is, I don't want to like sour your enjoyment of BO6. Like, if you enjoy it, enjoy it.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
That's. I'm not saying like you have to hate it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Bro is giving us mad hopes with Black Ops 7. Let me be clear. We will not be satisfied with Black Ops 7 Zombies. Zombies quality in general is massively degrading since the end of Cold War. Thank God I jumped out the Zombies boat since Cold War. Now, number one.
Whoa!
Number one on the train. No. No. This is not true. Black Ops 6 is infinitely better than Cold War on just like a fundamental level. I'm gonna say this again. I said it before. We don't know anything about Black Ops 7. I don't understand where this is coming from, besides just like maybe you're an angsty teenager or something. Dude, we don't know anything about the game. We don't know a damn thing besides there's a zombies map with rain car and it's at nighttime. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna say, what bothers me is just that we really don't know a lot about Black Ops 7. The thing is, we've got leaks and rumors to go off of, both good and bad, but again, neither of those should really fully sway your opinion. It can give you hope, it can give you a bit of like unease for it, but again, in game development, things can switch last minute any second. Things can just get cut out of nowhere and just not be in the game in the final build. They get cut 1 month before release. And so that's the thing, is that whatever we've got in mind for this game, the thing is right now, they might be like, last minute, we're gonna make a huge pivot into more classic mechanics and give people what they've been asking for these past few months. We've got the foundation here, all the maps are done. We just gotta nail down the core mechanics, and we're gonna try to twist that here before we do the full reveal. That is entirely possible. We don't know whether that's gonna happen. We don't know if it's gonna be exactly like Black Ops 6. We have no idea. Like, genuinely, we have no confirmation besides Round-Based Zombies is back, and it's Black Ops 7.
But like, yeah, and also we know that it's like in the future. It's like 2035, which also, that's actually more of a plus for me than it is a minus. You look back at all the games that are in the future from Treyarch, peak games. That's when they were at their best creatively.
I can agree with that.
They were at their most creative when they're not stuck in the past. When they're in the future, they do a bunch of crazy shit that's super cool. The guns are awesome. Who's excited to see Black Ops 2 guns again? I want to see my MTAR. I want to see my MSMC.
Oh,
that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, there it is.
Dude, can we get the Scar H?
Ooh, dude.
Scorpion Evo?
Oh,
Scorpion Evo.
My god. Black Ops 2 guns go crazy, dude.
M27.
Dude.
They do. MD7.
And 94.
What a good weapon pull, dude. It's so good. Oh, and the last comment is actually coming from Jackson. And Jackson said, what are your guys' thoughts on Black Ops 7? What do you guys want for Black Ops 7 Zombies? You gotta let us know down in the comments. Let me know in the comments, guys. But yeah, and if you guys want to see more, I got another video on the current state of Black Ops 7 Zombies, which is on screen now. And hey, if you want to see more from No Name as well, we got No Name's channel on the screen right now. And also, we're going to be doing a similar video on his channel as well. So that might also be on screen. Whether it's out right now or not, it'll be the channel or the video. I don't know. You tell me what's on screen. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on this video being over?